Warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry, and we should have a cracking contest here. What can we expect from the game then?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly, but I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Ball given away. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment. What a chance! Good positioning, does the job. Into the box it goes. And that's done little to clear the danger. Promising passage of play, but it's come to nothing. Bit sloppy in possession. Great instinct there to cut it out. And that's that. The flag's up. Promising looking ball. Neither side doing a good job of looking after the ball. Promising looking attack this. He's in here, and it's not clear yet. But it's pinched, read his mind there. Just needs the composure now. Oh, against the bar.
That's crazy.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
See that pass, man?
Saved and held on to as well. They've given it away here.
Oh, they're going to have it.
And that will keep the attack moving nicely. That's offside, and it's not a contentious call. Edging ever closer to goal here. And the promise of something happening is over. Could be dangerous.
Yeah,
well, certainly wasn't a clean tackle. Might go in the book here. The game keeps going. Need to be better with the ball. For the lead. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes.
Fresh on the floor.
Moving once again then for the second 45. Let's hope it's a little more open than the first half.
No, fuck with this. This is rough.
A chance to get in behind here.
Yeah, I do. It's rough.
Will it open
I haven't
up
played
for
this
it?
enough.
Oh, how she kept that out.
It's like the
Well,
same
that was
counts.
all about split-second reactions.
Chelsea's probably
and
my
she showed
favorite
us just how
sports
sharp she is. That's a great stop.
And that
This
is
main thing,
overdone.
like,
It's
I
gone over
always play it
everybody
with
in the
Bryce.
box.
Like, we've
A
always
little too
gotten
strong
it like
there.
the past
It'll be a goal kick.
10 years. We haven't been on
Solid
as much, but
defending.
he
It's
doesn't.
away.
Well, he
Really
was
play.
taking no risks there, was he?
Intercepted. Great reading of the game.
Yeah, I might try to get in it through fast.
Moving nicely and real purpose to this. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession.
Hit me. Wow.
An attack that's come to nothing. Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. And still danger here. Now, can someone attack this? Well, that's how to clear it. The hard work pays off. They won the ball. Nicely played through. Oh, offside. A really tight one.
How close was that? Looked like he was going to be through on goal, but he's just offside. I'm sure he'll keep making those
That was
runs,
about to have
though.
a goal.
And the run goes on. And he goes, and on, and on. Some good work to win it there. And the attack is over.
Yeah, that looked really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Well, that's not going to cut it. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, he's already been cautioned.
What they are, bro?
Oh, that's really well cut out. He's in
He
here.
really just gave up.
Now maybe. It's there. They've grabbed the lead and all after the sending off too. Who saw that coming?
Yeah, that's weird.
So they've taken the lead and there's not long left to hang on to it as we go again. Well, still pushing forward in
Cut
search
over.
of the
Yeah,
equaliser.
shoot that.
Could get it over now.
Oh my god.
That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. And a change in possession.
This ain't even our fault. It should be tied, bro.
And it's given away. And it's offside. Didn't get back in time.
What?
He didn't, and he had other options here, but chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
Well, they certainly still believe this looks promising.
Damn.
game comes to an end.
It was warm up. That dude's a bitch or whatever the fuck he did, bro. This ain't no way. Hopefully I at least level up a little bit. We leaving, right? Exit. But nah, I bought it. It was on sale for like 30 bucks. And then I was looking at Madden and 2K, but those came out, like those are gonna come out in like 6 months again. And this is, yeah, and this is has like a year at least, like, yeah, like 10 months. That's the only reason. They said release date was on 110 for this, and Madden was like 9:15 or something like that.
The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. But don't go anywhere. We'll have all the action for you live next. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. Yeah. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
I know it.
Good movement. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending.
My bad, I took that far-ass shot like I was...
Al-Rashidi. And fed forwards. Well, the post got in the way. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is again.
My fault, bro. We probably gonna have to do a couple like these so I can at least
and then he's so calm with the finish. Cool as you like to round the keeper, and he slots it away so nicely. It's a really good goal.
Easy it is to rank up.
Direct ball into the box. Well, they can bring it out now. This looks promising out wide. And in possession, Correa. How about the cross? Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
No chance of getting through
on
that
occasion,
occasion,
was there?
there?
It's 87 the max, and then I saw 91.
Feeding it through. And in the right position to read it.
Hey, bro, half the dudes ain't even playing. For real.
Real chance. And he might feel he should have found the net.
Well, they might regret that later on.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks.
So when to do that?
Oh, good idea.
When I caught them.
Oh, might have been his second of the game.
Well, he's already got one to his name, and that was another decent chance there.
And in possession, Moreira. And an opening.
Let's go.
Oh, that was mischievous.
CPU.
Had the temerity to try it. Incredible technique.
Let's
A
go.
backheel goal to remember.
Saved our ass.
Zamora. Harding. Attack looks promising. Real chance.
Ain't even fair, bro. That's where we're all at.
Intelligent ball. Their turn to come away with it.
Yeah, I remember on the PS3.
Oh, genuine
the
chance.
360.
And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Moreira.
Yeah, we look at it on the 360.
Trying to
Reflex.
tee it up. And thwarted there following the cross.
Yeah.
Now with Correa. And all doing their bit to keep them out.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
No, that was MX versus ATV Unleashed or whatever. This
Well,
one
the
of
managers
two,
will now
I
deliver
forget
their
which one.
half-time team talks. We're at the end of
Yeah, it's
45
probably
minutes
all that.
in this game.
Yeah, that show was fire. I just remember that saying, man. Yeah, I don't even know. That shit was tough. They don't even make shit like that anymore. Remakes. I didn't even buy it.
And away they go again into the second half. Taking one for the team.
I'm ass, I'm sorry. I'm getting greedy. World at War for the PS5 would be wrong.
Take it away.
Read it really well.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Played into the centre. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending.
Nah, there's some of
passing
them,
it
like
well.
I have the Warriors. Yeah, I bought that bitch.
Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But the danger averted for now.
Yeah, it was like $5.
Banks.
That was
And quick thinking defensively. Good conditions for the counter. Oh, looks so promising. On the ball, Correa. Cisse. Moreira. And he saw the situation developing. Well, making considerable progress with the ball, but quick thinking defensively. And Zamora. And showing fine vision. And pushed away, really fine goalkeeping. they could break at pace.
Well, the keeper's made a good
Hang
save.
on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Oh, just narrowly off target.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. Fantastic move. Just couldn't quite cap it off.
Hardy. Now, who can she play it to? The through ball. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And he stopped them in their tracks. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Correa. Intercepted effortlessly. Can she deliver? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Superb-looking pass. Impudent efforts. Oh, football finish, and it's very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. And it's with Sanchez. Thanks. Chetin. Smart.
Which one are you? Yeah, I'm just kind of...
Take it away.
I don't know where they had me at this game.
Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
And that is offside. And passing it well. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Another
That's
goal!
not offside.
The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
I'm about to kick it.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be...
5-1. Alright. We got it this game, bro. Fuck that. We ain't going out like that. What you say? Roll one more. One more. Go ahead, bro, if you need to. Alright, one more, my bad. I'm just trying to actually get like a good game. Nah, no, I don't expect to go to like just. him out.
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined for analysis by Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. Your expectations?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
I can already tell these people are going to play
now
bad.
With Wang. Bit sloppy there. Oh, nice ball over the top. Abdu. Oh, good strike! But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. This looks more than decent. Opportunity. And a goal! 1-0. And what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And she watches it all the way and then just tucks it in with confidence.
And unable to keep the ball. And support available. Well, disappointing end to the move. Manninga. Abdu. Oh, that's splendid play. Gives it a go. And a pair of steady hands in evidence. Jin.
Yeah, I've kept mine like 5'9", 5'10", I think. So like
oh, nice ball. And he's in an offside position. And nicely over the top. Well, it was a chance to make their lead bigger.
That's close.
Not
and
bad.
it's such a great opportunity to go further ahead.
Good looking cross. Goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Sad. Song.
Like your player.
And a good-looking ball. Well, the move breaks down. Decent pass. Offside quite clearly.
Yeah, he's offside. Yeah.
It did look on for them, but not to be. And passing it well. Now to level it. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Manninga. Suddenly they have possession. Delivered into the area here.
Damn.
Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper.
I mean, like, that was a pass. They went straight to that motherfucker.
Well read to ease the pressure. That's a good-looking pass. What a pass. Oh, what a save to stop that counter-attack in its tracks.
Well, quick passing, great movement. It's a nightmare to defend against. Showed such pace going forward, but brilliant from the keeper.
Good bit of defending. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45.
Which one are you, Nani? Is it R1?
So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? It's a neat move. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Good distribution. And Moreira on the ball. Excellent defending. Later to the box. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. No let-up on the pressing front. Moreira. Abdu. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Good weight on that pass. Moreira. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, might be. Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. Let's see about the delivery. Well, he was under pressure, and maybe you could tell that by the header, which wasn't the best.
No,
yeah, this is great defending. There's so much pressure on him just as he's about to head this. Means he can't hit the target.
That was CPU.
Well, possession problems. Plenty of room in the wide area. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. And off target by miles with that one. And a goal kick will ensue.
That one in X.
Banks. And a strong tackle. Now opening things up. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Nicely regaining possession. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And a disappointing throw.
Yeah, just gifted it to them, didn't he?
Just 15 minutes remaining. Saad. And a chance to whip it in here. Nice looking move. And what a save there to keep them in this.
Well, I thought he was going to score there. It's a fantastic effort to keep it out.
The bitch got in the way. Why'd she get in the way?
Well, the fans have been frustrated at times today, but they know the team need them. So those noise levels have just gone up for one final push.
Well, a very easy offside
decision to make.
The games go by
fast too. Like, it's not boring. Like, It's like 10-minute games.
And just 5 minutes remaining. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments.
Trying to ruin our record this way in like Division 7-ish.
Released it nicely. Can he put it away? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here we can see it again, and maybe it's not the prettiest goal you'll see today, but it's certainly effective. It's a long ball, bypassing the middle of the park. The defence are just unable to deal with the danger, and they're punished as a result.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a...
Met her late in the summer, asked her name and a number. She said, whoa, 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 let's take it slow, whoa, whoa, whoa. That stolen kiss by the river.
So where do I put on attributes? Like in the archetype shit? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade that right now. Yeah, I put my ball control up. Yeah, that's crazy. Are you waiting on me? Alright, well yeah, just invite me whenever, bro. try to do better, but I want my ball controller. He said, fuck no. Send an invite. I can hit playoff match. Or do I go to live event? Rush? Squad. I can create one. Join club. Okay. Put in my job. Yoda, what? I'm sorry, bro, the music. Can you repeat this shit one more? Okay, I request it. Alright. Do you want? Yeah. I already know I'm gonna suck if I'm not in the center. Hey, you could be the striker, I don't really give a fuck, but like if I have to pick a side, I'm gonna be if I'm on the right wing, I'm gonna be on the whole left side, cause I'll just be moving, you know what I mean? But is it gonna be like? Why am I bench? Hold up. I'm about to. I'm coming. Hold up. There we go. My fault. Jimbo. Tupaloo, it's crazy. We finna do these niggas. Finna have a hat trick.
The adrenaline is pumping. A huge day for any player in this position, embarking on life with a brand new club. It's all about rising to the occasion. The action is next on EA TV.
Fuck, we're good. Nigga, we already lost.
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Sandberg.
They have a goalie though, so 4 and a goalie on the field at least.
Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Well, showing really good width here. Will it be a goal in the early stages? Precisely what they had been planning. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Yamashita. And back with Yamashita. And the pass deftly cut out. And swiftly ending that attack.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Guy. Sandberg. Al-Amri. Oh, read it really well. Cummings. Banks. Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
Who's going to get us on?
Giving the ball away. But a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment.
Banks. Good tackle.
I can't even do now. He's already in my day.
Now opening things up. And look at this!
Oh, damn.
Oh, it's a penalty!
Fuck!
And flashing the yellow card on
no,
top.
Yeah, deserved the card for that challenge.
And a chance for 2-0. And the keeper denies them from the spot.
He's blocking on his bitch ass.
And back with Yamashita. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Alright, we're still in the game. Almost had that.
This could level it. In it goes.
Let's go.
He scored
Let's
with
go.
his debut. And his fans are loving that.
I was harping for
Well,
that.
here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of
good
goalkeeping.
jersey pick too, because I picked pink.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. His debut, and it's
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
What?
well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Al-Amri.
That got to give me up a little bit, right?
And intercepting it. Oh, good hands there from the keeper.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated after the game, and your coach will meet you at the turnstile. Thank you.
I don't even know. 7.9.
Can he get the level? Magnificent defending. That's an astute piece of defending, but now he has to be ready for the corner.
But the danger hasn't gone away just yet, has it?
Good clearance. Noel. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, over the top it goes. He didn't miss by an awful lot. Clean challenge. Can they create something from here? Putting so much effort into winning back possession. And he's broken free. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Can he find the right pass? What do you like about that pass? Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Federico. High quality defending. Cummings. Cisse. And he's through here. And a goal! Not over just yet.
They got on glasses.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Mickelson. Showing good defensive judgment.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Potential danger here. Well, chasing the game, but now a corner.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Gotta get it out.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Nigga, that's you. I literally put a preset on, put the hair on, and put a beard on, and it looked like me, so I left it. Yeah, I fuck with this game. It's tough.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Delgado with it. Diarra. And a strong tackle. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Will it happen for them? But the danger averted. Massive credit there.
Yeah, that's just got them out of trouble there.
Promising pass. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Productive pass. And the chance is on. Magnificent
8.1.
stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Delgado with it. And back with Yamashita. Takahashi. Mickelson. And a textbook interception.
We do, because it's playoffs.
It's a neat move. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. And he read it well, intercepting it. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Montes. He has teammates around him. Did well to win the ball back.
Yeah, he's just so much faster than
Federico. Well, that one has promise. And good work to regain possession. Counter-attacking possibilities. And beyond the last defender, offside. Oh, read it really well. Sandberg. Well, from one flank to the other, but overhit. Yamashita. Diarra. And back with Yamashita. Mickelson. Well, there to intercept. Guy. Cisse. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Banks. Clearly offside.
Offsides.
Federico. Opportunity here. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, surely! It's in! And this really takes your breath away! A comeback and a half.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. High quality defending. Mickelson on the offensive. And in possession, Moreira. Chance to finish. And holds on to it confidently. Jefferson. Just 10 minutes to go. That's a good-looking pass.
Offside, like a month.
Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Noel. Moreira. On the attack in the closing phase. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Al-Amri. Will it happen for them? Oh, it might be! Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Banks. Yamashita. Well, this could really help the cause.
I should let you know, yeah.
Splendid challenge, that.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Yeah. I'm just not fast enough. I need to upgrade this.
Spot on with that tackle. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
It was a hard-fought contest, which neither side...
Try and play another one. We can play one of these. I feel like this was our best game so far, to be honest. I'm down to play like one or two more of these and then I'll probably get off. But I did just get... This like our normal time though, cause like we lost an hour. I'm doing my attributes. I'm gonna see if I can pull my speed up a little bit. Can only upgrade it one. Do I just go back to playoff match? No, you got it, bro. Are randoms gonna join? Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm looking at, I only see the positions right now. How you see? Oh, we do. Mercurials. Don't gotta add a pink here. Damn bitches like that.
For the first time today, he'll take to the field as the club's new record scorer. So the question now is no longer if he can break the record, but how many more can he get? Stay with us for all the action, live on EA TV. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What are your expectations from this?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Read the pass well and cuts it out. Pass as precise as they come. Well, it looked promising, but well read to cut it out in the end. Beautifully weighted ball. What a chance here. It's a pretty good save by the keeper.
Maybe next game.
Here it comes.
We'll try it out this game.
The attack comes to an end. Disappointing. Well, we tried to put the hammer down on that one, and the result wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
Ball one, well read.
Do you want to go to the right side? What happened?
That's a good pass.
Whichever side you prefer.
And the attack is over. Really good defending.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Now that's how to play it through. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
1-0 then as we get started again. Good-looking ball played in.
I hit it, but they were there.
They found a way through. Now it's on for them. It's hit the bar.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? The ball given away. But that's offside, the timing a little bit out.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Oh, heroic tackle.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Not bad. I should have did a square shot.
Moving the ball well here, looking to extend the lead. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Taken without any trouble. and slips away. They won the ball, now to keep it. Away from danger. Still behind, but this is looking promising.
Can't get past him, bro, for some reason.
Closed it down well. Takes it on.
Thank God for
goalkeeping as the fingertips deflected behind for a corner. Delivered into the box. And that is a top quality save.
Our goalie's going crazy, bro. Oh.
Great instinct there to cut it out.
I'm outside like a motherfucker, yeah.
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here.
No bullshit.
Ball is rolling and the second half is underway. Promising attack, but only to a point.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
And it's given away. Played in with that. Having a go for goal. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. And that's a corner, so it could be a chance to level things. Into the box it goes. And that's a nice, easy catch from a disappointing corner kick.
I'm like, nigga, I'm calling for this bitch. What y'all on?
Good ball in behind. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
I can't even be mad. That was a good ass goal.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Edging ever closer to goal here. But able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended. Oh, wonderful ball that. And he's through here. And there it is.
So that's not offside, bro. Like, nigga can't get all the way up the field, nigga. Like, the ball bounced in front of niggas.
So it's
the whole team.
The game restarts.
And that ain't offside? What the
This might be promising. Oh, that was
my
hit
God,
hard. And it's gone over the top.
No way, it's the only shot. Oh, you
it's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. No sign of stopping yet. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. A chance now for a quick transition. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them. And so close to finishing it off.
Well, that was counter-attacking football at its very best. Unfortunately, they just couldn't finish it off.
Liquid Football struggling to keep the ball here. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw.
I can't do shit, bro.
Liquid Football finding room out wide. And the promise of something happening is over.
I thought I was
Might get caught on the break here. Well, it was a real chance, but it's gone now.
Yeah, certainly not enough pace in that counter-attack.
I know they're hawking, bro.
This could get interesting. What a chance here. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now.
Mario.
So the lead now 4-0 as the game restarts.
With the registration GR21LJJ, please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Well-timed tackle and over the line. Struggling to keep the ball there.
What a hole, bro.
And the forward progress continues.
Just shot it, yeah. I don't really have time, though.
This is looking good. What next? Well, now they could spring the trap. He's in here. Incredible reactions from the keeper there.
Well, you won't see a better break than that. That was top-quality football.
What a great stop. That looked destined for the net. And out of play for another corner. Well, comfortably off target in the end. That'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, I think you have to give credit to the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
Given away by Liquid Football. Good pass, good chance. Well, full-time is approaching, and the crowd will almost certainly make their feelings clear about this when the whistle
Big moment
goes.
here.
And this is turning into one magnificent and memorable match. Yet another goal.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
We need to play a Birdo ass too, though.
Played over to the back post. And the keeper gets it and holds on to it.
Snap that bitch.
That's not a bad-looking ball. Put into the box. And it's kept out. That's why he's in that goal. Now, can this be attacked? It stops there. Nothing at the end of it. Promising looking ball. Well, you really shouldn't concede possession as easily as that.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Did you leave? Alright, yeah.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. What are you expecting to see?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Just cutting off the supply. And showing fine vision. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Yeah, bro,
well, that was really close. It was almost a perfect run, wasn't it?
I didn't even
He has
talk
teammates
to that,
around
bro.
him.
All the way on the right side.
Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted.
Yeah, they've made it too easy to win it back there.
Which one are you?
Good tackle, what can she do from here? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Decent position. Gives it a go! Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. Can she put it away? And collected with considerable ease. Avila. Delightful pass. It's a perfect challenge. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Takes it on. Oh, the pass got in the way.
Wow.
Now they can reset the defence.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out. Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Nobody give up.
Timely intervention. Oh, to take the lead.
Yeah, we should have scored 2 already.
And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Showing a great defensive instinct. And in the right position to read it. And making his move inside. And holds onto it confidently. There to take it away. And support available. That might help them. Oh, big moment. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next.
Damn, I was going to try to get you to center.
And a fine tackle.
Cool.
This could level it. Oh, wow! Brilliant defending.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Decent pass. In behind. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Banks. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Wonderfully weighted pass. off here comes to an end.
On their team? Yeah, I think it's halftime. This is gonna be my last one after this.
So the second half begins. Who will steal the show?
Wow, I tried to save it.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, not pretty, but very gritty.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
Counter-attacking possibilities. And roaming free here. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Morales. Could be. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. And the counter-attack looks on. And on they go. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Cara. Possession changing hands. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Promising as they look to level it. And sadly, quite a bit off target in the end.
I'm not messing.
Into the final 20 minutes. Just cutting off the supply. Moreira. Well, it could be on for him here. Superb chance. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
No doubt she'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than this one. Well, a touch too heavy there. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Will there be late excitement? And they won't complain about this. Excellent defending. Now opening things up. Can he put them in front? Stopped a certain goal.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
unexpected intervention there. And support available. Cutting his way inside. And fine goalkeeping. Avila. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Now he must favour the cross. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to... Well, the ball rolling again. No end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Superb effort to keep it in. Trying to tee it up, and rewarded for that high press. Can he finish? And a goal! The golden goal to finish this contest once and for all, and no wonder they're celebrating. Pure drama here.
Crazy, what? I was muted. Fuck that dude, he had a 9.9 score. He lost. I don't even know. I got up. Do we gotta back out, or does this boy back in? But I got one more in me, and then I actually gotta get up. I gotta wake up at 6, so I need at least get like 4 hours of sleep. I'm realistically probably gonna wake up at 7. But I wanna go to the gym in the morning, but we'll see. Now this game is raw though. This is up there with Chell though. But like, it gets annoying because people do the same glitch bull.
You gotta see how the hustle go. You know we caught by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the road.
Yeah. Just spam it over and over and over. Or like you'll score like 6 goals in a game type shit, and then the next game you'll go 0, like 30 shots, 0 goals. And the other team you got 8 goals. Like, bro, that should be making me like, you talking about Madden.
It is a confrontation to savor. One
like
we've all been thoroughly looking forward to, and soon it will be for real. Two sides about to go at it. Who will emerge victorious? And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What might we see today?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
Oh, so close, but just unable to keep the shot down.
Nasty,
now, options are plenty. Oh, genuine chance. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Pretty cold.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Sherman. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Chance to cross. Well, he almost headed it in. Take it away. Maybe dangerous here. Not smooth in possession. Really good build-up, but no end product.
They got everything right there.
Decent pass. In behind. And he's got to score to level us again. So, a level contest. 1-1. Come to an end. And he has options available. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Now referring to the earlier infringement, the referee sees it as a bookable offence. Is it the perfect pass? It did look on for them, but not to be. Nice switch of play.
Well done quickly. That's a very good tactic.
On his way! And wide of where he wanted to put it.
Yeah, keeper had it covered, no doubt about that.
And the ball in behind the defenders. He's in! And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Well, 2-1 it is here. Can he do it? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes! Incredible stuff! So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Edu. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Chance to get themselves back into it. Oh, that's a fine save. Let's see about the delivery. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Looking move this, and look at this. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Oh, that's splendid play. Surely. Poor pass. But he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Tang. Plenty of support here. The delivery. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Determined defending. Real chance. And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Oh, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
Still not clear. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. well as they get the ball rolling again. Interesting to see how the second half pans out. Puljic. Promising position, this. Has a go! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself! No stopping him, apparently! Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, good idea. Well, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Our team is going nuts.
Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. And the yellow card is produced.
They
had no choice there.
They got everything else.
Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
Machado. Something there. Oh, could be an opportunity here. In position. And did just enough defensively.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Perfect challenge. This looks interesting. And take it away. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. In with a chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. Current scoreline 4-2. Thanks. Will it be? Oh my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Nigga out of bounds.
Abdullah. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. A creative look about this. He got in the way of that cross. We're inside the final 15 minutes. Lefebvre. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, showing really good width here. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure. And the main problem has been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Good conditions for the counter. But really sticking to their task defensively. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Well, gifting away possession. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Thanks. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top.
Alright, buddy. Yeah, here we go. I'll be on the mark.